Hello and welcome, everyone. I hope you're having an amazing day full of learning here at TestFlix. I am Nishi Grover Garg. Through the past 16 years of my career, I've been an Agile tester, an automation engineer, a trainer on software testing, Agile, and DevOps courses, worked in learning and enablement, led QA teams, been a program manager, and now I head the technical learning and delivery at SahiPro. So you see, it is fair to say that I have seen Agile from many angles. And resting on those experiences, I bring to you the lessons I had for leading Agile teams successfully. The lessons I learned when working deep in the trenches of some chaotic and some very smooth Agile environments. So let's jump right in. Agile leadership. The traditional leadership often centers on controlling and directing teams. Agile, by contrast, emphasizes enabling the teams to self organize and make decisions independently. Your role as an Agile leader is to create an environment where teams have the autonomy to innovate, solve problems, and take ownership of their work. So, step back a little from directing tasks and focus on removing impediments and providing the teams with the tools and resources they need to succeed. So, in one of my past roles, we transitioned from a top down decision making process to empowering the teams to choose their own tasks during the sprint planning. The result? Not only did the team morale improve, but the team's velocity increased as they took more ownership of their work. Now, let's look at the leadership lessons one by one. The first lesson, navigating shifting priorities with clarity. In fast paced agile environments, priorities can change often due to market conditions, customer feedback, or internal shifts. So teams can become overwhelmed without clear leadership that leaders must help them to achieve. They must help the teams to handle uncertainty by consistently communicating the changes that are coming in and why they are happening. So use sprint reviews, planning, and retrospective meetings to ensure that everyone is aligned with the changing priorities. Clarify the reasons for shifts and answer their questions, brainstorm with them, and involve the team in those decisions wherever possible. So, for example, during one of our sprints, a major client request forced us to shift focus mid sprint. By clearly explaining the business value of this change and involving the team in the reprioritizing tasks, we not only adapted quickly, but also delivered the change without sacrificing on any quality. Lesson number two, fostering collaboration across teams. Effective agile teams must work closely with other departments, such as product management, design, quality assurance. Leadership should foster a culture of open communication and collaboration, even with those stakeholders. The more your teams collaborate, the more efficiently they can solve problems and deliver solutions. So, my tip, use daily stand ups and the cross functional collaboration tools like Jira, Trello, Slack, or Asana to break down the silos and encourage the teams to pair on those tasks, especially where there are involvement from disciplines across the board. In one of our projects, our development and QA teams were having very limited interaction that was causing delays in bug fixes. So, by introducing shared daily stand ups and pairing them on story refinement, we reduced the cycle time by 20% and their collaboration significantly improved over time. Lesson number three, accountability fuels growth. In Agile, team members must take ownership of their tasks and their overall success of the sprint. Accountability is not about assigning blame, but fostering a sense of responsibility for their own outcomes. Leaders should encourage team members to take pride in the work they do ensuring that they understand how their contributions align with the broader business goals. So, my tip, set clear goals for each sprint and make the results transparent. And use some performance metrics like velocity and burn down charts that is visible to everyone to help teams track their progress. Next, lesson number 4, encouraging innovation and continuous improvement. Innovation should be encouraged at all levels of an agile team. By promoting an experimental mindset, teams can continuously improve and adapt to challenges. So, leaders must create a safe environment where teams can try new ideas without the fear of failure. So, my tip here would be to implement a regular retrospectives to reflect on what worked and what didn't work. But not only that, track it and going forward, look back and see which of those you were able to implement in the coming sprints, which of those steps you were able to take and improve in the next sprint. Encourage experiments like innovation days, which we used to have in one of my companies, so that once a month, one day was reserved for all of us to do whatever we want, be innovative, work on a project that you would like to do, and then present it to the entire leadership team and all the company so that we can come out with more innovative ideas. And have hackathons where team members can explore new ideas, solve problems creatively, quickly, and work together. So, in one of our teams, we introduced this Innovation Fridays thing where team members could work on any project they felt, and this would add value. Lesson number 5, maintaining a sustainable pace for long-term success. This can be by far the hardest one. Agile teams often face tight deadlines, and while the pressure to deliver is real, working at an unsustainable pace can lead to total burnout and totally poor quality output. Agile leadership means promoting a balance between meeting those deadlines and ensuring the team's well-being. So use velocity tracking to monitor team pace and adjust the workloads where necessary. Encourage team members to take breaks and prioritize their work-life balance. During a particularly intense project that I worked on, we saw the burnout in the team as the sprint velocity increased, but it was unsustainable. But we recalibrated the workload and adjusted the sprint commitments in the following sprints so that we not only retained a high productive bit, but significantly improved the team's morale. Each role in Agile team has a unique influence on its outcomes. Agile by design is meant to be for all and led by all. As a manager, you should act as a facilitator, removing obstacles and creating an environment where the team can succeed. Their role is to support and not to direct. As a leader, you set the vision, inspire the team, and ensure the alignment with business goals. You drive motivation and purpose within the team. And as a senior team member, you act as a mentor, guiding the less experienced team members, sharing your knowledge, and you have to maintain the technical quality and also promote best practices within the team. So, a tip would be to define clear roles and responsibilities within the team, encouraging the leaders at all levels to foster mentorship and collaboration across all the levels. In a startup where I worked, senior developers on my team took the initiative to mentor the junior during pairing sessions. So, improving both technical quality and team cohesion without needing direct manager interventions. So, that's it. The agile leadership is all about continuous adaptation. These actionable lessons can help you build resilient, high performing teams that deliver impactful results. The key takeaways here are: empower teams to take ownership and control of their work, navigate the changing priorities with transparency and clarity, foster a culture of collaboration and innovation, ensure that the pace you work on is sustainable and supports long-term success. And fifth, leaders, managers, and senior team members all play vital roles in agile team success. So there you go. That's it from me. Any questions, please feel free to ask me over the chat, or I'll be around during test flicks. Thanks a lot and have a great day.